Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer from a brewing company that I don't think I've done a review for yet, which kind of surprises me, but I looked back and I couldn't find anything that I had done a review for these guys yet. This is from Rivertowne Brewing Company. They're out of Export, Pennsylvania, which is like a half an hour from Pittsburgh, so they're basically a Pittsburgh brewery. This beer is called Salt and Peppacorn Gose. I'm sure you get the play on salt and pepper. It is a malt. Well, it says malt beverage. I don't like that when breweries use that term. I mean, I know a beer is a malt beverage, but then it makes it sound like it's fake and not a beer. Malt beverage with sea salt and peppercorn added. So it's a Gose with peppercorn. It is 3.7 ABV, so very, very light ABV. I don't know how that's going to play into the body. I know Goses aren't traditionally very big, but that's, at least for an American version, that's pretty small. It's generally rare to see something that's under 4%. I'm so used to pouring these pounders, like generally I pour the glass to like here, and then I like to save some to take a picture of it so I can get some more head on it before I take a picture. And if I pour it up to here, I'm like, oh crap, the whole can's gone. I forget that 12 ounces isn't the same as 16. Anyways, you can see this pours a slightly cloudy golden color. It had a small white head. It smells a little bit like corn and lime, which is kind of odd. I mean, it's definitely grainy, but to me it's coming off as like corn, which is not necessarily something I would expect to get in a Gose. I do get a little bit of lactic acid character, but that's about it. Huh. Well, we'll say I'm definitely not getting the peppercorn, because it's not like spicy or anything, and I don't mean like heat spice. I just mean peppercorns are spicy, like spicy. Um, it's interesting. It does have a little bit of salinity. It is a little salty, and it has a little bit of acidity, but it's not like mouth puckering. It has a little bit of like I know I said corn in the aroma, but to me it's almost like beyond corn. It's like popcorn taste, and I don't know if that's an off flavor or not. I don't think there's any off flavors that are associated with popcorn, but I do. It's like up front, it's a very non-distinct, slightly tart golden ale. Is kind of what I get out of it, and then it finishes with a like a corny, grainy popcorn taste. It's kind of odd. And I will say too, like I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, because I guess generally if you want a Gose, you want something really light, but it drinks a lot bigger than 3.7%. So to some people that might be good, to some people that might be bad. I mean, it's definitely not watery by any means. It's still a light beer, but I would guess it's like 4.5 to 5. I would not guess 3.7. But at the same time, like I mean, it's not dry, but it's not overly sweet. It doesn't feel like it's under attenuated or anything, which something that's 3.7, you could make a 5% beer and then just mess up and it doesn't completely attenuate, and you just have a sweet 3.7% beer. But this doesn't come off that way. Honestly, it's not bad, but there's nothing about it that really makes me want to drink more of it. I'm not getting any of the peppercorn, which is kind of disappointing. Not that I wouldn't want that to be a really strong flavor, because that would be a bit off-putting, I think. But I wish it would at least had some presence in the beer. I'm really not getting it at all. And it's very light and easy to drink, so I guess that's kind of like a traditional Gose, but I wish it had, I don't know, maybe more acidity or something, just something to give it character. It's pretty, to me it just tastes like slightly acidic popcorn water. I know some people might think that's gross, but that's just what it tastes like to me. So on my scale of buy, drink, dump, I'm going to give this one a drink. I would not buy this again. There's not anything inherently wrong with it, but it's just not... There's nothing that's reaching out to me saying this is a really good classic Gose, but there's also nothing special about it that makes it different either. It's kind of just a really simple beer that doesn't really go anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I just I don't see a reason to buy this again. It's pretty. It's as simple, but not necessarily in a good way. It's almost to the point where it's bland simple, not like simple because it's well rounded. It's just kind of bland and meh. So I think that's all I got in this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.